I believe we are. Okay.
This is really important that.
All right. Let's run the show from the top. So there will be the principals. The principal's intro happens first. Are we recording? We are? Principal's intro happens first. Let's welcome Jester Educational Theater. Thunderous applause.
Hello, and welcome to our show in American history. I'm Uncle Sam. You might be asking yourself, is he really an uncle? Well, the answer is yes, I'm America's uncle. For the next hour, we'll show you the story of how America became America, starting way back and leading to the signing of the Declaration of Independence from this man, King George III. What are you doing? No, King Kong did not fight King George. I've told you this. It's probably no sign of a real king, I bet. Great. Now he's sad.
You have to say bad King Kong.
Bad King Kong. Great. Now he's sad. Take him backstage and give him a lollipop. And now a few more announcements. Brush your teeth every day and vote when you're old enough. It's the American way. Come on, everyone. Let's get started. What key are we in?
What key are we in?
The Francis Scott key.
Cheerio and toodaloo.
What does that mean?
It means goodbye.
That's
different.
Applause. And away we go.
Thousands of years ago, people came to America and established complex societies. 500 years ago, people from Europe came on boats to North America.
Excuse me. Hey, you. Come here. I'm looking for spice and gold. Where can I find them? And you are a European explorer. I just found a new route to the Indies. The Indies? Yeah, you know, China, Japan, India, and here I am.
not in India. The Indies are that way about another 8,000 miles.
Stop just a moment.
These are the Indies, all right, and that makes you an Indian.
Stop just a second. Let's just record that the box is at 7. The box is at 7. Good, keep going.
No, these are the Indies, all right, and that makes you an Indian.
No, I'm not an Indian.
Oh, yes, you are. You're an Indian. I can tell. I claim these lands for the crown and glory of Spain. My card. Good day. Long live the Queen and King of Spain.
Christopher Columbus. Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
Okay, let's clarify this before we go any further. Kristen,
Yes.
can you come in with Franny
Sure.
as the other person on the boat?
Okay.
So you are with Christopher Columbus in the boat.
Okay.
And what that means is, you may want to write this down as well. What that means is that when Franny gets out of the boat to come have this conversation, you take the second oar and take both oars off stage.
Okay, and that's, okay. After, excuse me, hey, you come here. Like,
I think you're going to stay. Okay. So here's what we're doing. You're coming in together with the boats and the oars, and you're oaring down stage. You stop here. Franny hands you the oar. Franny has this conversation, and you don't need the oars anymore because you're on land. And so you can just kind of tuck the oars under your arm, and she leaves and you follow her off.
Okay, so I just stand there with the full conversation and follow
Yep.
Franny off.
And follow Franny off as she leaves. Okay? Okay. That solves that. Let's go back to Christopher Columbus. I have that too.
From where? Christopher Columbus. Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
In 1492, Spain sent Christopher Columbus to Asia by going west instead of east. He never made it to Asia. Instead, he crossed the Atlantic Ocean and ran right into the American continents. To his dying day, he believed he had reached the Indies in Asia. And now, Christopher Columbus and friends will sing Sailing to the Indies.
Kevin, do we need that last line introducing the title of the
I
song?
knew we were, we're in line. I knew we were splitting center, but I don't know.
Yeah, so you
Could we just go, he believed he reached the Indies in Asia? I'm sailing to the Indies. We just go right to the music there? Okay, so let's take off the introduction of the song.
And now Christopher Columbus and friends.
Right.
Okay? Yep.
Okay? So
do you want to do
that means that you enter on the music. Okay?
Yeah.
So can you pick it up to his dying day?
To his dying day, he believed he had reached the Indies in Asia.
Sailing to the Indies to get some fancy spice.
Is that too tight?
To the Indies.
Is that too tight?
I think we paused a second
Yeah.
before we came in. I think if we just.
I didn't know the music was coming in that soon, so that's, no, that's fine. I just wasn't expecting.
Are there are 5 of you on stage? Yeah. Okay. So let's bring you in all through the curtains.
Okay.
So you've got 4 poles, one of you at each pole.
Perfect.
However that works the best. All right? One more time. He crossed the Atlantic Ocean. Wait just a second. Give Kristen a chance to write. Okay. Go again.
He crossed the Atlantic Ocean and ran right into the American continents. To his dying day, he believed he had reached the Indies in Asia.
He's sailing to the Indies to get some fancy spice. He's sailing to the Indies, that golden paradise. When he's
devastating, and I think
Not
a
a
bit.
becomes a Keep sailing to the Indies to get the fancy flights. Keep sailing to the Indies, that golden paradise.
please get in your. Let's see the V where you do this step. Okay? Okay? So where does that V happen?
I think we actually decided we were going to do things a lot closer, didn't we?
Yep. So let's do 2 and 4.
Okay.
2 and 4. And Chris is on
Chris is on
0. Okay? 2 and 4. 5, 6, 7.
We're sailing to the Indies to give us some fancy spice. We're sailing to the Indies, that golden paradise.
Okay, so when you cross, don't go any further out than 4. So if you're the first 2, you need to go. If you're on 2, you can't land beyond 2. Okay, if you're on 4, you can't land beyond 4.
Does that also mean that when we start the song, we're also going to start it on 2 and 4?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
It's whenever you are in this position.
Okay.
It should be 2 and 4.
Well, we can always get to this on Har Har.
Yeah, this is where you get here for Har Har.
Okay.
Okay, 5, 6, 7.
We're sailing to the Indies to get us some fancy spice. We're sailing to the Indies, that golden paradise. When we've loaded up the ships with gold and silver and spice, we'll take it back to Europe and they'll pay us a handsome price.
I just got to tell you, in 4 years, we've never had a cast look this good halfway through the choreography. Nice job.
That's encouraging.
It's on video. It's on video and everything. Okay? Good job. Yeah, you could go back and look at some other videos. There were years when the last performance didn't look this good. Well done.
Okay.
Well done. Okay? So here we are. We're going from the V to the end of the show and the song. I would not come down that far. When you get in this line, Christopher Columbus should be right about here, about 3 feet up. So your line should not be any further than this. Okay?
It's close.
Yeah, it's very close.
So, yeah, it's tight. Oh, I need to tell you, some of these schools are really tight. 2, 3.
Sailing to the Indies to get us some fancy spice. We're sailing to the Indies, that golden paradise. When we've loaded up our ship with gold and silver and spice, we'll take it back to Europe and they'll pay us a handsome price.
Sailing to the Indies for God. Glory and fire.
Sailing to the Indies for God. Glory and fire. Felt very much like we were doing this.
Quiet backstage.
And that's how we became known as Indians. We are not. We are the Taino, Apache, Multnomah, Klamath, and many others.
Okay, so let's, on that speech, walk you to 2. Walk you to 2.
And do you want me to go off with the pirates or stay on since I have a line and 2 lines from now?
I have you staying on.
You do? Okay, great.
Even many of these names were invented by white people. If
Hold
you
on.
want,
Where do you end the song?
Over here, like I'm standing here.
Okay.
I have you left of center.
Okay.
Like, well, she's
Yeah.
Does that work for you, David?
What's that?
I have him about where he's, about an 8, I think.
Yeah, I don't want him really that far away. Let's put you at 5.
Okay.
Yeah, and I like you upstage. It gives her the stage,
Okay.
and then you can step down into her space when you join the conversation.
Okay.
Okay?
if you want to know who we are, ask us.
After Christopher Columbus arrived in 1492, other European explorers started coming.
I claim this land for Spain.
Okay, so let's work this out. That's why we had to have you closer together. So Leslie, when you cross over, come upstage to 2.
That's okay.
Okay?
Upstage. You just have to balance it
Upstage and you're at 2.
Oh, yeah.
Adam, let's get you at 2.
Sure.
Okay? That's fine. So then you should come in with, let me have all 3 hats, please.
I've been coming in, yeah, with one on my head and the other 2 behind my back.
Yeah.
So they
You
can
should
grab
come
each
in.
other.
Adam, your hands should be behind your back.
Okay.
And you go ahead and stand on 2, where you were. And you should come here. And
So you want me to hand them to them instead of them grabbing them from behind me?
Oh, is that what we were doing?
Well, yeah, what I had done was just coming in like this,
Ah.
and then they grabbed them from behind me as I'm standing
I
here.
think it's funnier if you have this hat on top and hold both hats in that hand. So you've got
Okay,
2
so I'm not
here,
wearing anything when I first
not
come
wearing anything. And then you can take one hat, take the top hat, Adam. Take the top hat. Okay? And then, yeah. So try it that
You
way.
want
So do I put on one of the hats myself, or does one of them put on 2 hats?
No. I claim this, I would take this much slower. I claim this land for
Okay,
Spain. I claim this land. Do it that way.
okay,
Okay? Try it and see what works.
okay.
So I've never really worked this.
You'll take
way.
2.
I'll take 2.
Okay, great.
All right, so back to the line.
So Leslie, when you have this line, let's take it on a little bit of a curve and take it upstage to 2. Okay?
You want to know who we are?
Yeah, that's
After Christopher Columbus came in 1492, more and more European explorers started coming.
Yeah, you've got to be at 2. So as soon as you start talking,
Move.
you can be here and then make this arch to
Okay.
get to your spot.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Mr. Roberts can work.
After Christopher Columbus arrived in 1492, more and more European explorers came.
I claim this land for Spain. I claim this land for France. I claim this land for England.
Okay, let's try that again. The hats need to change before she speaks.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So that we get the whole sentence in an accent rather than just the name of the country.
Sure.
And you can be a little bit earlier on the entrance. You need to be a lot earlier on the chorus.
Okay.
Okay?
After Christopher Columbus arrived in 1492, more and more other European explorers came.
I claim this land for Spain. For France. For England. I don't know how to get the hats back. I don't know how to get the hats back.
What happens next?
I exit
I
stage.
grab the box and say, and I claim you have no claim.
Right, and then you're gone.
And I'm supposed to hand my hats to one of,
Okay, so,
I can instead of grabbing my own hat if they have those in front of them.
yeah, that's exactly what you should do. Okay, and then since we're stopped, let's do this as well. So you go to the box. I claim that you have,
No.
you're not talking to her, you're
I
telling me.
claim you have no claim. We've been here forever.
And you grab the box and exit this way, I think. And what's your last line?
The next scene starts, and I say,
Right.
sorry.
Leslie, we divided that line. What is the line? I claim you have no claim.
crossed our platform, we have lived here forever, exit on stage left.
Oh, yeah. So it's,
Oh, so I deliver.
so it's here.
So I say, I claim you have no claim, then crossing.
I claim you have no claim. We have lived here forever.
You want her to say it as she's exiting?
And she's exiting.
Okay,
That's your exit line.
okay. So,
Okay.
okay.
Okay?
So she'll cross to grab the platform at the beginning of the line now instead of halfway through.
That's correct.
Okay.
You want me to wait to say it till I get to the box, or say it on my way to the box?
I want you to get, and you're following, she's leaving.
Right.
And as soon as she clears you, get over to the box. I claim that you,
No. We have been here forever.
yeah, that's the idea. Okay, so let's do that sequence again, please. What happens right before the hats? We finished the song. Leslie, plant your box, and let's start with Leslie's line. Okay?
And that's how we became Indians. That's how we became known as Indians. We're not. We're Taino, Apache, Multnomah, Klamath, and thousands of others. In fact, even many of these names were invented by white people. If you want to know who we are, ask us.
After Christopher Columbus arrived in 1492, more and more European explorers came.
I claim this land for Spain, for France, for England. And hats will actually fit on my head.
And I claim you have no claim. We have been here forever.
That's great, Leslie. That really looks good.
Then the settlers started coming. That means people from Europe came on ships to live in North America. In 1607, Jamestown was founded in the south, and in 1620, the Pilgrims arrived in Plymouth in the north. And now, to help us better understand what life was like for the settlers' earliest and hardest days, it's time to play Settlers Feud, an exciting, fast-paced quiz show where two early settler teams compete for fabulous prizes.
Welcome to our show. Should I wait till the end? Yeah.
Let the music establish itself, because this is the only time you'll get all 8 measures.
Okay.
So let it run. And your goal is to be standing there on the button.
Okay, perfect.
Okay?
Thank you.
Yep. So, settlers team compete for fabulous prizes.
Hello and welcome to our show. My name is Penobscot Bumfrey, and this is my lovely assistant, Susie Lovely.
Hi, I watch YouTube every night.
Susie, tell us what fabulous tonight it's Team Jamestown versus Team Mayflower. Susie, tell us, what fabulous prize will our contestants battle for tonight?
I don't know. I can't wait to find out. Tonight's winners will be treated like royalty at the King George Motel for a week in beautiful downtown London, Indiana. Cash value $1,760. $6. Oh yay! I knew it'd be good, just like last time.
Let's meet Team Mayflower. John and Elizabeth Whoa, whatever their last name is. Tell us something about why the Pilgrims came over to America.
Religion. We wanted to worship God in our own way. And not be a part of the Church of England.
I see. And first say it.
Oh, for sure.
And then he did what we did previous each other. Mrs. Helen, did you enjoy the boat ride over on the Mayflower?
Oh, no, sir. Mostly I prayed and threw up.
My cat throws up on the carpet.
Well, good luck to you. Now let's meet Team Jamestown. You are the famous John Smith.
That's right. I'm the founder of Jake.
Stop, please, for just a moment. I want to move this in. Let's move the front chair to 7. On both sides, please. Front chair on 7. 7. Yeah. Is that really right? Front chair, front leg on 7. Okay, good. Thank you. It was just way too far away from each other. This looks much better. Okay, keep going.
All right. And you are the famous John Smith.
That's right. I'm the founder of Jamestown, the first American colony.
And did you come here for religious freedom too?
No, we came here to run businesses and make money.
I see. And you, sir, are John Rolfe.
Yes,
Something like that.
John Rolfe.
Yes.
Yes, I had this idea to grow tobacco, and the wacky tobacco grew really well at Jamestown.
And sell it you did. Well, it's wonderful to meet all of you, and good luck to you. Let's start our show.
So, to give you some business here, shake their hands, walk across, shake their hands, and then come to the middle.
Perfect.
Because you've got that same bumper music again.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start our show. Go there.
All right. What's the line?
And sell it you did. It's great to have all of you on the show. Let's begin our game.
Okay. And sell it you did. It's great to have all of you on our show. Let's begin our game. First question. When did the Pilgrims first arrive in the Americas?
Yesterday.
Ding, ding, ding.
Do we have bells?
We do.
Let's give them a try.
1620.
Well,
Do they work, or do we have them?
we have them. I have to tape them on.
Oh, they're not.
It's a simple,
Okay.
it's a simple taping.
Yeah, we're at 9:13 already.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just keep going. Go.
1620.
Correct! Nearly 400 years ago. When did the Jamestown settlers first come to America?
1607.
1607 is correct! And I will do a better job.
You will have these on a card.
Line.
What was the name of John Rolfe's wife?
What was the name of John Rolfe's wife?
Selena Gomez.
So correct! Selena Gomez! That's not right.
You're talking about my wife, Pocahontas.
Pocahontas. I saw that movie. I love the song Colors of the Wind. Paint with all the colors of the wind.
Thank you, Susie! All right, next question. Why is Justin Bieber such a boo-boo head? Sorry, wrong card. Wrong card. All right, now time for some true and false questions. When the Pilgrims first came to America, did they rented hotel rooms? True or false?
Ding, ding, ding. False. There was nothing here when we arrived. We had to chop down trees and build our own houses.
That is correct. Do I just move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
You say correct and then true or false.
Correct. True or false? The first settlers' children attended school and played with PS4s.
False. There were no videos, no tablets, no phones, no internet, none of that. In the earliest days, there was no school. Children began working by the age of 5.
Age 5. That
It was a matter of survival.
Age 5. That's pretty young. And that is correct. All right. Next question. When were slaves first introduced to the colonies?
1619.
1619, is that correct? I thought 1620. 1619! 1619 is correct, and thus began a very dark chapter in our nation's history. More on that soon. And now, our final question. Whose life was the hardest? Jamestown or Plymouth?
Ours!
All right, that's a trick question, everyone. When they first arrived, both Jamestown and Plymouth had a difficult time. All right, Team Jamestown.
It was terrible. We nearly died of bad water, heat, and starvation.
And Team Plymouth.
Our first winter, about half of us died.
And I have an ouchie on my finger. Ouch!
All right, point score, everyone. Now, Susie, tell us, who won our match?
Team Plymouth, 304 to 67. I'm going to McDonald's this weekend.
Congratulations, Team Plymouth! You win our fabulous trip to London! Tune in next time for another exciting game of Settlers Feud!
That's me, so
I did not leave the stage. I'm hilarious. And now it's time for our favorite part of the show, revolutionary jokes. Here we have...
Hold on just a second. Why is there one chair still on stage?
I think this is for two.
do I do both?
Yes, you
I
do.
grab the sign.
Yep,
Okay.
you grab the sign. Okay, yeah, so you take both chairs off.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, thank you. That's not a problem, it's just a matter of information, so we all are there. Okay? What's that? Your sign's still on stage. Okay. Okay, so here we go. We're going to Jamestown was established. Sorry, we've just done the jokes.
Perfect!
Jokes are done. All right?
Hilarious!
Yep.
Jamestown was established in 1607. In 1619, the first group of about 50 Africans arrived as slaves. As an institution, slavery was undeveloped at first.
These first slaves were better off than slaves in later years, but still, from 1619 to 1865, America had slavery.
That's 246 years.
246 years of servitude, cruelty, and backbreaking labor.
The enslaved people sang songs to express their pain and their humanity. And sometimes the songs contained secret codes telling how to escape to freedom.
When slaves were escaping, they used rivers to throw off the bounty hunters and their bloodhounds, and they used the stars at night to help guide them to the north. Here's a song about the river and the starry sky helping you to freedom. Yes.
What's that?
Can I bring it out?
Yeah, you bring it out with you.
When do you want us to introduce you to that? Because we all kind of do it.
I hope you guys have your backbreaking labor.
Backbreaking labor? Okay.
Does that work for you, David?
Um,
About halfway through their facts, where it says.
Yes,
Okay.
and it's not a mass entrance. It is wandering in, and you don't come to your tableau. You come someplace close. Find something to do. You don't do anything. You just are there in your chairs. Okay? Yeah. Okay? And so let's see that entrance. Let's go back to, that's 246 years.
That's 246 years.
246 years of servitude, cruelty, and backbreaking labor.
The enslaved people sang songs to express their pain and their humanity. And sometimes the songs contained secret codes about how to escape to freedom.
When slaves were escaping, they used rivers to throw off the bounty hunters and their bloodhounds, and they used the stars at night to the starry sky helping you to freedom.
Good. So you got the right idea. Let's see. Adam,
Yes.
when slaves were escaping, please delay your entrance till then.
Sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
You'll be the last one to come in.
Okay.
Okay?
Are we all the way down
Leslie?
here? I thought we were.
No.
Okay.
Leslie, you need to be at 2 and fairly upstage. Okay? And so you are, let's see, we've got narrators in the way. Franny's here. You know what? Let's do this whole slave thing over here at 4 and 6.
Okay, so should I come in on the second?
And then, no, you're going to stay in your same place.
Gotcha.
Okay? And then you go take your place. Actually, it looks better for you to cross in front of Cody. Okay? Yeah. And then Franny will come in, and then it's go down, freeze. Okay? So what I'd like you to do is I love you coming in sweeping, and you're going to have a basket of laundry you're fiddling with here in front of you. And so you'll just come in and get busy about your task and be close enough that you can just do one step into the freeze. Okay? So try that one more once. Okay? So here are the lines.
246 years.
246 years of servitude, cruelty, and backbreaking labor.
The enslaved people sang songs to express their pain and their humanity. And sometimes the songs contained secret codes about how to escape to freedom.
When slaves were escaping, they used rivers to throw off the bounty hunters and their bloodhounds. And they used the stars at night to help guide them to the north. Here's a song about the river and the starry sky helping you to freedom.
Go down to the river, oh, the water don't flow no more. Go down to the river, oh, the water don't flow no more. You get to the river, look up inside the door. Look up and find the door. Find the door. Go down to the river. Don't flow no more. Go down to the river. Don't flow no more. And when you get to the river, look up and find the door. Find the door.
Dude, when do we start doing the step?
Yeah, we were off on
We
that.
don't really do it.
And then what's the timing on it? Is it like
Yeah.
half?
It's halftime.
Okay.
Go down to the river.
Okay, I was like,
So, and you step on Leslie's down, not yours.
Okay.
Go, Leslie, please.
Go down
Go down to the river. It's a little awkward, but once you got it in your head, it works. Do it again, please. Do it again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Please, do it again.
Go down.
Go down. Yeah. So, this is what it is. It's go down, go down.
Okay.
So
there
you're-
is going to be music underneath that.
There will be.
There will be. Okay, I think that'll because I'm like
Yeah.
trying to figure out where we're
But
coming in.
the music starts on your step. 1, 2, 3. Go.
Go down.
Move in. And there will be applause here. And when they applaud, you break and exit. Where would you like to come from?
All of them are doing this one. Doesn't matter.
Everybody on that exit, everybody go around. Everybody go around. Split three and go around.
Where do you want me to go?
Then you come in from whichever center
Whichever side I happen to go.
whichever center one works for you.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Good. And that's our announcement. And this is our setup for Wild Gene and Billy.
Pete Larrabee and Wild Billie Jean.
Thank you. Thank you. All right? So let's get the last line of your intro.
And now we have some special guest presenters from another assembly at another grade school right down the block.
My name is Pete Larrabee, and this here's my partner, Wild Billie Jean.
We are from the Wild Wild
And you
West.
should be on twos. Thank you.
Just over at Happy Valley Elementary School, hosted their show on the Oregon territory. And our friend Uncle Sam asked if we wanted a guest host on this here shindig. We said yes, so here we are. Why exactly are we here, Pete?
Line?
Sorry, I just said, why is
Oh, we're supposed to introduce the presentation of the Salem Witch Trials.
Ah, I see. You mean out west in Salem, Oregon?
Nope.
No.
Hold on a second. Cody, you can see this on the tape later. I'm seeing none of you. Talk to the audience, not her.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Good. So back that up. We're supposed to introduce. Go there.
We're supposed to introduce the presentation of the Salem Witch Trials.
Ah, I see. You mean out west in Salem, Oregon?
Nope.
No. Then why'd you say Salem? I'm sorry. Why did you say they were in Oregon?
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. You said Salem.
I said that.
So there were trials in Salem, the capital of Oregon.
Yep. Nope.
Oh, that's going to go very bad very quickly.
Nope. No, Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, Salem, Massachusetts. Which trials?
Yup, that's
Right.
That's right.
That's what I'm asking. Which trials?
What?
You got it. In Salem, Massachusetts, witch trials.
You got it. In Salem, Massachusetts. Witch trials.
I don't know which trials. That's what I'm asking you. Which trial?
Yep, that's exactly correct. Now you're catching on. Witch trials in Salem, Massachusetts.
Dang, never, there you go again. I say which trials and you say which trials. So I say which trials and they say, there you go again. I ask you one more time. Which trials?
That's exactly correct. Witch trial.
Oh, this clever whacker thing that you are over it.
And that's exactly what it did for poor black.
And that's just what the trials did for a bunch of unlucky people in Salem, Massachusetts.
And that's just what the trials did for unlucky people in Salem, Massachusetts.
What? Ding! Say, you ain't talking about the Salem witch trials, are you?
Yes, why yes, I am.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Now that our spurs are jumping the same tune, we can continue on with this here show.
We take you back to the year 1692, about 70 years after the Pilgrims landed at Plymouth Rock.
And for your edification,
The Salem Witch Trials.
Adam, you should be bringing out the chair.
Chair, you're right. My bad.
My name is Betty, I'm 11, I live in Salem here in Massachusetts. My name is Betty, I am 11.
Daddy's a preacher, we are rabbits, and we think the devil is right among us, waiting to get us, snare us and trick us, tempt us and trip us.
I am Tituba, I said the child came from Antigua. Now I'm a slave who's living in Salem. I am Tituba, I tend the child. Tell her some stories of my native land. Her life is dreary, life here is dreary. Right here in Salem, in Massachusetts, Puritan life is so full of fear. Now a little story of the voodoo and black magic.
Though I want to hear it, this could turn out really tragic.
When I was your age, I learned to tell a person's face.
Daddy wouldn't like it, but he's gone. I'm born too late. Interesting.
Yes, definitely more interesting.
My name is My name is Betty, I am 11, I live in Salem, just found a talent for spotting witches. There is a witch, there is a witch, there is a witch, there is a witch, there is a witch. Strange thing about it, 6 other children act really crazy, like I act crazy, stealing my thunder.
Okay,
And there's more words there.
let's have the, okay, let's get you in your places. What did you write down earlier?
Yeah, 7, 9, 11.
7, 9, and 11, and you're in front, Kristen.
Yep.
Yep, there we go. Let's bring that through the black curtain in 3 places. So, Kristen, you
Oh,
walk.
okay, I got it.
Yep, 3 places.
Hey, Emily, when I come on with the chair, will you remind me which? I think I came on the right place, but I don't remember.
At the end of the scene, you just come, I have you listed.
Right, but I just come in here, yeah?
Yeah.
For the chair? Yeah, just double check.
Oh, what's the
All right, so let's go one more time. Strange thing about it, 6 other children. Are you ready backstage?
Yes.
Perfect, here we go.
Strange thing about it, 6 other children act really crazy, like I act crazy, stealing my thunder. I find the witch now, they find the witches, up in the rafters, down in the ditches, everywhere witches.
So
When do we leave?
you leave right there.
When she collapses, right?
Right, she collapses, and
Then I
you go out
right
the
back
back?
out.
Kristen,
Yeah,
you
okay.
ran this chair.
Oh, I did
So,
that. Yeah. Great, so I don't leave.
Why do you harm this child?
Your Honor, they do no harm to me, and I do not hurt them at all.
Why have you done it?
I have done nothing.